Greetings and welcome, my brothers and sisters across the world. I hope I find you well wherever you are. And welcome to our covenant conversations that we are doing in view of marriage. And today, we want to focus on financial management in marriage. And we have our guests here today. I will allow them to introduce themselves, starting with the lady.
I'm Christieta.
Christieta, welcome to this program.
Thank you.
I'm Prosper.
Prosper, welcome to this program. Prosper and Christieta have been giving us their experiences so far, and these two lovebirds have quite a lot to share and also to learn in this program. Today, as I have said, we want to delve into financial management in marriages, because if finances are not managed well, they also have a potential of destroying the happiness of the marriage. They also have a potential to uplift the marriage if they are handled quite well. Now, to Prosper, as the head of the house to be, I just want you to tell me in brief, what do you understand by finances?
Finances.
Yes.
Oh. Finances is the money.
It's
we
money.
use. The money we use in the house.
The money that you use in the house. Okay? On a daily basis. Yes. Do you have any different?
No.
It's what?
What you just said.
What you just said.
Yeah.
So that's the money. Fine. I want you to tell me one important thing about managing finances in a family.
The important one.
Yes, the most important thing that we do in order to manage our finances in a family.
Maybe she can ask.
Okay. Yes. Christieta.
So I guess we should do a budget.
Very good. You must have a budget. You must have a budget. A budget guides you, helps you not to misappropriate funds, help you to use your money according to the plans as indicated on the budget. It's very important that we do that. In fact, if we read the book of Proverbs, chapter 21, verse 20, it says, "The wise store up choice food and olive oil, but fools gulp theirs down." What do the wise do? They store up choice food. That is an element of budgeting, okay, and reserving some, and so forth and so on. So before we could even go any further, like we are discussing today, I want you to highlight to me, what are the important aspects that you should always consider when you are drawing up your budget as a family, as a couple?
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, like one example.
Yes.
Okay. Something like housing, transport, food. Are the basics one.
Housing, transport, food, those are the basics that should always appear on the budget. What else?
And also the tithe too. It should be there.
The tithe only,
Savings.
savings,
Also entertainment.
entertainment.
Yeah.
Okay, what else do you think is very critical?
Insurance.
Insurance, very critical, especially these days.
Yeah.
Yeah, things actually happen, unpredictable things do come, and circumstances do come that have never been planned for. And definitely, you have to plan for those things. So when you are looking at your budget, can you give me the example of your budget there? So
Okay.
that we talk to it.
Okay. Category by category.
Yes,
Okay. Housing.
that's your number one. Okay, that's your number one. Housing. Okay? Fine.
Transport.
Transport comes second, according to the budget of this couple to be. Correct? Okay?
At first is tithe.
Huh? Something rang in your mind
Yeah.
to say, why do you want to put tithe first?
God first.
God first. What is tithe?
Tithe. Oh, like it's the 10% of the money you get.
10% of your income.
Yeah.
You have to put it first.
Yeah.
And you said the reason is
Put God first.
you put God first. You put God first. Let's delve in a little bit on that element. Why do you think we should always put God first, Christiata?
He's the one who gave us everything.
Uh-huh.
So, and in Malachi, it is said we should bring,
Tithes.
yeah.
Okay.
So that is the first thing that we should do.
That is the first thing that you should do.
Yeah.
God first.
Yeah.
Right? What else in relationship to tithe that you should never forget?
Sorry?
What else should you actually couple together with the tithe that you should never forget as you are doing your budget? Remember, we once discussed some time ago about Christ-centered marriages or relationships. Come on, you can say it now.
Offering.
Offerings. Tell me about the offerings.
Okay. What do you want to know?
I want to know what offerings mean to you.
Okay. Just like same as tithe, but it's in different way.
In different way.
I guess offering is you are giving what what can I say? I don't know how to explain it, but
something is telling you there's something about offering inside you.
yeah.
Maybe I can help you. You want to help me?
No, do it.
I will help you. Offerings. She is trying to say, you want to say thank you.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
want to say, I really appreciate.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
It's not obligatory.
Yeah.
It's out of free will. Unlike tithe. Tithe is obligatory. In fact, tithe, you are saying, us as a family, we acknowledge God's creatorship. It is God who has created all the things. And as a token of appreciating that fact that He is the creator, we return tithe because He said we must always remember to do that. But offering now is beyond tithe. Offering, you are saying, thank you, God. Now, between the two of you, what would you love to thank God most for when you're looking at each other? What do you think?
As for me,
Yes, it's for you.
I just want to thank God for giving me.
Come on, man. Now you got it, man. You got it. Thank you, God, for giving me this woman, and not just a woman, an evangelist.
Sure.
Huh? Always spirit-filled. So you have reasons to say thank you to Jesus. And sometimes thank you by mouth alone is not enough. You have all the reasons to say, Lord, out of my budget, I think this time around, I'm saying thank you with this amount of money.
Sure.
Yes. Thank you with this gadget. Thank you with this whatever donation that you think. You are saying thank you to God. What do you want to say thank you to God that would indicate that you are happy in your life?
For giving me a God-fearing man.
For giving you a God-fearing man. So you see, your budget should indicate that we are thankful to God for what He has done to us. But first and foremost, I'm thanking Him for this husband. I'm thanking Him for this wife that He has given me. Then everything else falls in. What else do you think is very critical besides, transport, entertainment and so on? What else do you think is very critical that should never be forgotten as you get your monies, whether large amounts or small amounts?
Should remember our parents.
You should remember your parents. The Bible says, honor your father and your mother. And what will happen if you honor your father and mother? Your days will be multiplied on planet Earth. You see? So, even though you are now a family on your own, but you still have parents. If you bless those parents, if you remember them, if you take care of them, God will remember you and bless you. So on your budget, it is also very good to deliberately put your parents there and see to it that you look after them, even if they are able to look after themselves. But always do something for them in appreciation of who they are and what they've done for you in your life.
Sure.
I'm sure it was their influence that made you stay in church, love Jesus through their teachings and so on.
Sure.
Great. Do you have also a plan in your budget about the future?
Future.
Yes.
Yes.
What is that?
Is it my plan or
Your plan.
my own?
Your plan. The two of you.
My plan.
Yes.
Like I said, I want to start my business.
Correct. So that's an investment. So your budget should also reflect on an investment that you can start building as young as you are. On your budget, indicate that I want to save this amount. Maybe you want to invest in machinery, equipment, and so forth and so on. Have that deliberate action in your budget and move towards that. Okay?
Sure.
We talk of properties. Okay? You should budget. Otherwise, what is very critical in any budget? A budget that is informed, a budget that is well constructed, have these elements. God first, okay? Your well-being, and then start looking even at your future. Yes, you have these social responsibilities. Probably you are looking after your young brothers, your siblings, and so forth and so on. Yes, we appreciate that, but don't also forget the fact that you have a future that you should begin to prepare for, which is very critical and very paramount in your budgeting. Now, what would you do in terms of needs? Because you are a man, she's a woman, and you are different. Even your needs are different. How do you handle that in your budget?
Okay. As for now, I'm not yet married.
Now,
in future.
or even after, you are assuming that you are now staying with your wife. You are now staying with your husband. What are those factors that you need to consider? Because your needs are different.
Okay.
Yes.
I think you have to put it together. Then
Put it together. Fine, yes. What do you think?
I guess we should sit down. Then we should talk. Your needs, my needs. Then we can see where we can.
Do you know that even at home, those that are at home, someone, loves their ice cream. Okay? I'm just saying it. Someone loves their pizza. But someone in the same family is not, worried about those things. Be considerate. Okay? We are not saying eat ice cream every day. We are not saying eat pizza every day. But as you budget, somehow, once in a while, consider the desires and needs of that other. Yes. Okay? Sure. Even in terms of dressing, you must be considerate as you do your budget. Someone does not even worry about dressing. They can put that same garment for the next donkey years. They don't even care. Someone wants to change every week, every month, every day, and so on. Be considerate. At least that will save and guard your marriage. Okay?
Sure.
Otherwise, for now, to our viewers and listeners, don't go away. Hang on. We'll be back right away. Welcome back to our discussion. And thank you, viewers, for remaining with us. We hope you are benefiting and enjoying these discussions. Now we are talking about financial management in a marriage. Financial management. If finances are handled prudently, especially with the concept and idea of God first, you won't misfire. If God is part of your budget, you will not misfire. Get me right. This is a proven saying. You consider God first in whatever you get, He will be part of your budget, part of your whole family system. And in whatever you do, His hand will be seen as a blessing to you. Now, Christiata, what do you think are some of the serious challenges that people face in marriages that are financial?
They say his income and my income. Maybe mine is more than his, and I don't want. I wouldn't want like my parents, right, to get, I've got some things that my parents want, right, and his parents want. And sometimes we find out I would want to give my parents more because I get more
Okay.
than his.
To our couples out there and the couples to be, please, if your spouse is getting more than you are getting, fine. Let me do it this way. If your wife is getting more than what the husband is getting, it should never be a reason for strife and disagreements. Rather, it should be a blessing. You must thank God. You must ululate. You must celebrate that the Lord has made money and financial resources to come into our marriage through my wife. It is a blessing. And now to you wives out there, who is in charge of the finances at home? Come on, let's help me there, help me. Probably I don't know, but help me. Who is in charge of the finances?
I think it's the mother.
The mother. Someone saying the mother? I don't know whether you agree. But, and what do you say, Christiana?
Both.
Both. You have both in charge. Okay. So, for married couples, probably we shall touch it one day. You are no longer two, but one.
Yeah.
Now, if you are talking of one flesh, who is trying to divide their income? If this one is getting 10,000 US dollars as his salary, and this one is getting 300 US dollars as his salary, that family, that couple, has $10,300 income put together as one. Put the dollars so that the dollars would also appear as one, because these two, according to heaven's equation, 1 + 1 = 1. So the two are no longer two, but one flesh. So Christiana raised a very important point. I'm sure this one is troubling many couples out there. If the wife is getting more money, like I said before, take it as a blessing from God. And always agree, how much can we give to our parents? She should not determine how much she can give to her parents, because her parents now are also his parents now. His parents are her parents now. So you cannot separate the two. If both of them have parents who are still alive, it means we now have two mothers and two fathers to look after, to support. So it should not be in you to say, well, it's my mom, I did this degree and I got this money and they suffered for me, and so I should give them, out of my 10,000, I want to give them 6,000. No, you're being selfish.
Sure.
A prudent woman would now say, I think his parents, who are now my new set of parents as well, need it more than my parents do. So show love to them. Spoil them once in a while. Do those basics for them. Okay?
Sure.
So it's a source of conflict that is to be addressed very well. When someone is getting more, it should never be a curse, but a blessing. Another thing that really troubles many families in terms of finances and budgets is debt. What is debt?
Debt.
Yes, debt. D-E-B-T. Debt.
Man.
Huh? Debt? You want to try? Okay, fine. Debt is owing. You are owing. Okay? If you are owing someone, you are in debt. And allow me, in this discussion, to help you.
Sure.
As much as you can, avoid debt. Avoid debt. Like one would avoid leprosy. Huh?
Sure.
Like one would avoid, drugs. Avoid debt. Debt is not healthy. You become slaves to the lender. And the borrower is always a slave to the lender.
What if it's in emergency?
In an emergency, the best way to deal with debt is own up, pay it back on time according to promise. If you say, please give me $20, please give me $200, I'll give you next week Friday.
Let it be Friday.
Let it be next week Friday and no excuses. But by and large, we are saying, wherever possible, avoid debt. What are some of the things that people usually borrow to buy? They usually borrow money to buy those things. Cars, houses. I'll reduce it to some of those petty issues. Some people even borrow, chickens.
Those are ones.
Never borrow money to buy food. Yes, certain debt is allowed because it could be an investment. Maybe you are going for a loan to buy a house. That's wisdom. At least according to your savings, if I buy this house at once, the bank has helped you. Now you can be paying your mortgage monthly and faithfully. At least we can see where the money is. There is the money on that house. Okay? But don't borrow money to buy food.
Sure.
What does food do? You eat it.
Not the toilet.
You go to the toilet. Yes, you go to the toilet. You forget about it. And the next thing is, the one you borrowed is always pestering you. My money. Give me my money. And you are no longer free. So avoid debt. Debt is dangerous. You must try as much as possible to live within your means. Couples out there, please try to live within your means. Don't pretend to be what you are not. If your salary allows you to stay in an apartment for $200, be humble enough to go into that apartment and fit there, because that's exactly where your salary allows you to fit. Some people are staying in places that are very expensive.
Sure.
Their whole salary is drained into rentals, into rates, and so on. And they are living on debt. It is humility for any couple, for any noble-sensed person to say, I think my child was going to that expensive school. Now I'm no longer at work. I'm out of school. My child, I no longer afford that fees. Please be humble enough. Sit down with your child. Pray for them. Give them counseling. And say, we are now transferring. Are we not having children who are making it to universities and so on from rural areas?
Yes.
From farming areas? From elsewhere? Places that are not even kind of well up. For as long as there's a school, God has the future for everyone. So in terms of managing budgets, it is a very crucial point to live within your means. To live within your means. Even the type of car that you may buy. Buy a car that will not drain your resources.
Sure.
Sometimes you want status. Huh? You want status. You want people to see you. Oh, this one is a big car. Yeah, this big car. But that car chews fuel like nobody's business. 5 kilometers, 1 liter. Are you a businessman? Even if you're in business, I think you have better things to do at your level so that you help even those that are around you. So it is a biblical principle that one should always follow. Okay, like we have said before, God is saying, for your finances to go well, bring all the tithes and offerings into the storehouse. This is a message to those that subscribe to the saviorship of Jesus Christ. This is a message to those who subscribe to the creatorship of God. If you subscribe to those things, it should never be a burden as a couple to retain your faithful tithe, to retain your offering. God will always intervene in your budget, in your life. Okay?
Sure.
Yes. Number 2, it is a very good principle to live within your means. Live within your means. It is very important to live within your means. Number 3, it is very important in your life, where possible, avoid debt. Don't borrow people's money. Okay?
Sure.
Don't borrow. If $20 is enough for you for a week, squeeze it there and be temperate. Have little savings. Have little savings. Have little savings. At the end of the day, those savings will do great things for you. When money comes, don't blow it off like that one time. You go into a supermarket, you fill those trolleys, and the whole money is gone. Sometimes with things that do not even help your future. Eating, even tomorrow you shall eat. God knows that tomorrow you want to eat. Okay. So what could be the lessons that you have picked from this discussion? I want to start with you. Critical lessons for the sake of our friends out there. Lesson number 1.
Okay, we have to put God first.
Put God first. Thank you. You are going to tie the knot next year. Whichever way, my daughter, put God first. Put God first through tithes and offerings. Yes, Prosper.
Let's not borrow.
Avoid debt. Don't borrow. In fact, let me say it in biblical language. Thou shalt avoid debt. Don't borrow. Okay?
Sure.
You can only borrow when you are really in a crisis. But own up. When you borrow, you must pay back. Don't avoid the person who has helped you.
Sure.
Okay?
Sure.
Any final lesson?
We should do the budget together.
Do your budget together. Don't budget from the pocket. Budget from the table. Open. Be transparent. Know where this man is going. Know where this man is going. Otherwise, ladies and gentlemen out there, our couples, our young people, you are contemplating getting married. These are some of the principles that God would expect you to do and follow for the happiness of your marriage, for the happiness of your family. God bless you and always be with you. Remember, these covenant conversations are there to try and help those that are already in marriages and those that are contemplating getting into marriage. By God's grace, we'll meet again. Bye-bye.